guys, welcome to Happy High Tarot. In today's picker card reading, we will find out what is it that your person always wanted to say to you but never really could. So for the first group, we have this little star over here, the candy for group 2 and this pom-pom for group 3. Pause the video over here, meditate on all three objects, pick whichever one calls out to you the most. You'll find the timestamps in the comment section as well as in the description box. So make your selection and let's get started. Hi group 1, so for those of you who chose the star, let's find out what is it that your person always wanted to say to you but never really could. So Spirit, what is it that group 1's person always wanted to say to them? So we have sacrifice over here. Perhaps they sacrificed this connection and they never could tell you the reason behind it. What else, Spirit? What is it that group 1's person always wanted to say to them? Rest and rejuvenate. I feel like they want you to know that the separation or the fact that they let go of this connection for something else really took a toll on them as well. And for those of you who are inquiring about whether or not this person is currently dating anyone, I feel like for most of you, this person isn't. What else, Spirit? What is something that group 1's person always wanted to say to them? I'm also getting the feeling that when you entered this person's life, they might have undergone something very heartbreaking just before that, and your presence proved to be very healing for them. Alright, what else, Spirit? What is it that group 1's person always wanted to say to them? Yeah, movement, choices, decisions. Perhaps after leaving you and there being a separation in this connection, this person might have gone afar, but they want you to know that whatever they did, with the Two of Wands, with the Two of Pentacles over here, it was not an easy decision. And I feel like they really took their time with it. You might have thought that it was something that they just randomly came up with, or it was a very easy decision for them. But they want you to know that it wasn't. And I feel like it took them a really long time to actually come up with it, or actually gather the guts to go about it and let you go. And they did give it a thought. What else, Spirit? What is it? What is something that group 1's person always wanted to say to them? What is something that group 1's person always wanted to say to them? Wow, look at this. The energy of the Two of Cups. So I guess for most of you then, this person never really said I love you to you, group 1. Or even if they did, they didn't do so very directly. I feel like they never could tell you that even though they made a decision to choose something else over you, their heart always lied with you. And I don't think anybody could replace it. Perhaps till date. Also, you might be seeing a lot of 222s in synchronicity, in repeating sequences. So that's one confirmation over here. Wow. This person never really expressed how deeply they felt for you. Alright, I'd like one more card, please. What is it that group 1's person could never really say to them? What could group 1's person never really say to them, Spirit? And we have balance. They know that they did not do right by you, and they're not very proud of it. Wow, okay, so some of them might never have apologized for the way they behaved. They might have ghosted you randomly, and which is why you thought that, they didn't care much, which is why they ghosted you. But clearly that is not the case. And they know that they did not do right by you. But what I'm getting more so is that the decision that they took back then is something that felt right to them in the moment. And even then, it wasn't an easy decision. Wow, okay, so let's take a look at your tarot cards. And then we also have message cards and the dice, so stay tuned. You can follow me on Instagram for daily picker cards, by the way. Spirit, what is something that group 1's person could never really say to them? The Page of Swords. Okay, so clearly this person still stalks you, and I feel like it was as if they were walking on a tightrope. Again, this comes back to the fact that this was a very random thing that they did, something you weren't expecting, very out of the blue for them to behave this way. Maybe it wasn't something that you would have ever expected from them. What else, Spirit? What is something that Group 1's person could never really say to them? 9 of Swords, yeah. It stressed the hell out of them. And there was a lot of guilt attached to this as well. A lot of guilt, a lot of shame about how they acted, how they left things, how they spoiled something so beautiful. Let's very quickly mention the signs over here. It can be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra energy coming over here very strong. Apart from that, Gemini and Aquarius, and Aries, Leo, Sag as well. What else, Spirit? What does Group 1's person want to say to them which they never really could? What is something Group 1's person could never really say to them, Spirit? 9 of Cups. Wow. This is rather sad. Look at this. It's as if to make a choice, they had to let go of everything else that was very dear to them. And with the energy of the 2 of Pentacles, it could have been something important to them back then. For a lot of you, maybe it was something related to their career. With the riches over here and this treasure over here. It's as if this person had to sacrifice everything that they could have ever hoped for in terms of love for this career situation of theirs. Now, of course, for a lot of you, this might not be a career thing, can be something else, but it seems like they had to choose something which was less emotionally fulfilling, but perhaps materially more gratifying. What else, Spirit? What is something that Group 1's person could never really say to them? We have the King of Swords. Yeah, look at this, right underneath the 2 of Cups. So, this person chose their head over their heart. They want you to know that there was a reason why they acted all cold, all analytical, all rational, as if they did not really have a heart, as if, you know, you didn't really care. They might have been very ruthless with their words as well back then. In fact, right now also, sometimes they might come across as very cold. But that's just a front. That's just a mask to actually hide how they feel for you. Because there's so much nervous energy over here. This person definitely stalks you, Group 1. There's so much guilt attached to the decision that they made all that while ago. And for some of you, maybe it isn't even that long ago. It can be very recent. It's as if, how do they even approach you? Knowing very well what they did to you was wrong and it was not justified. You did not deserve that. What else, Spirit? What is something that Group 1's person could never really say to them? What is something that Group 1's person could never really say to them, Spirit? The Page of Pentacles. This is interesting. So in terms of their speech or the way they acted with you, they might have behaved in a very cold manner, in a very callous manner. But then with the energy of the Page of Pentacles over here, I feel like till date, this person might feel like they're not very worthy of you, especially in terms of your career and finances. It's like there is so much that they want to say to you, there is so much that they want to offer to you, but because they feel like they're not in a position to do that just yet, they're not good enough for you, right underneath the scales, we're getting this. So they're not really going anywhere with it. They're just standing there with all their intentions, but not really doing anything about it per se. All right, now let's take a look at some messages from them for you. First, let's see the dice actually. Okay, so Spirit, what is something that Group 1's person could never really say to them? Look at this, the mask, and we were just talking about it. So yeah, this person wants you to know that the way they were behaving or might still be doing is a sham. You actually make them very, very happy. It's like they melt when they see you, but they do not express it. They do not express it. They feel like you're a part of their destiny. They just can't seem to get out of their head a lot. They are studying you from afar, definitely stalking you. They feel an intense attraction towards you. They have a lot of love in their heart for you. For me, this is the energy of the Ace of Cups. Wow, look at me all stammering. It's as if they are in need of a breakthrough. And right now, without you, they're not really happy. They aren't. And they're seeing you in a very happy energy. That makes them happy. It's like they look at you and they're like, yeah, she seems happy or he seems happy, but internally, they're not happy with how things are between the both of you right now. All right, now let's see the messages. So, Spirit, what does Group 1's person want to say to them? What is something that Group 1's person could never say to them? What is something Group 1's person could never say to them? What else, Spirit? What is it? Well, sorry. What is something that Group 1's person could never really say to them? What is something that Group 1's person could never really say to them? Too many. What is something that Group 1's person could never really say to them? What is something that Group 1's person could never really say to them? I think these are enough. Okay, so we have taking time to learn my karmic lessons, choosing something or somebody, formulating an escape plan to leave the karmic partner, and learning karmic lessons. So for some of you, they might have chosen somebody else over you back then. Although I'm getting that message for not a lot of you, honestly. Ever since I met you, nobody else is worth thinking about. So not a very nice relationship then, although it might seem like that on the surface. Why can't you just tell me how you feel? Your actions are confusing me. I'm afraid of rejection, and you mesmerize me at every turn. For some of you, Group 1, I'm getting that this karmic partner over here, of course, can be a person, but it can also be an unhealthy attachment that your person might be having towards their finances and career and all those things. Okay, now let's see what message does Spirit have for you. That was loud. Spirit, what message do you have for Group 1? Moving. Change is happening, so be prepared to move physically or spiritually. So of course, a lot of you might be changing homes very soon. But apart from that, I'm getting that your situation, specifically your love life, is about to undergo a major upheaval. And I feel like it is for the better. So any change that you encounter, don't try to resist it. Okay? Another message is that for some of you, this person might make a move towards you. They might say something to you for real this time. Alright, so these are all the messages that I have for you, Group 1. I hope you liked this reading. If you did, do give it a like, subscribe to my channel, share this video, let me know down in the comment section below. New videos are out every Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays, so make sure to hit the bell icon while subscribing. For more pickacards, you can follow me on Instagram, and you can also DM me over there for a personal reading if you're a follower. Otherwise, my email ID is given in the description box below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Hi Group 2, so for those of you who chose this candy over here, let's find out what is it that your person always wanted to say to you but never really could. So Spirit, what is something that Group 2's person always wanted to say to them? Did I say Group 1? I apologize. What is something that Group 2's person always wanted to say to them? Look at this, we have love begins over here. This is the energy of the Ace of Cups. You might be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Wow, similar to Group 1, I feel like your person never told you how much they loved you or how deep their feelings were for you. They definitely didn't show them, perhaps, if they were a water sign. They wanted something more with you. They wanted a deeper commitment with you, perhaps. For some of you, I'm getting that this might be somebody whom you had initially friend-zoned or have friend-zoned right now. Just for some of you. So they never really got a chance to tell you how they felt for you. What else, Spirit? What is something the Group 2's person could never really say to them? Look at this again. We have the Ace of Pentacles over here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Definitely, this person could never tell you that they wanted a commitment with you. Could never tell you that they wanted... that they loved you so much. And not just like a fleeting romance or something, a very grounded, a very stable relationship, a long-term commitment is what this person was looking for with you. And it's such a shame that they never got a chance to tell you that. You might be seeing repeating ones as well. What else, Spirit? What is something that Group 2's person could never really say to them? Patience. I feel like at that time, or like whenever you guys separated, or even now, if you feel like this person is not really making a move towards you, they want you to know that they have full intentions over here to offer you commitment, to love you, to cherish you, to nurture you for the rest of your life. But they are not rushing it. They're being patient with it. And they don't want you to mistake their patience for aloofness. What else, Spirit? What is something the group 2's person could never really say to them? Ooh, we have mental conflict over here. This is interesting. Given the fact that this person has a lot of clarity about how they feel for you and what they want from you, it's a surprise that they are conflicted. I will clarify this later on. What else, Spirit? What is something that group 2's person could never really say to them? What is something the group 2's person could never really say to them, Spirit? So we had fertility and partnerships and alliances. One card, please. What is something the group 2's person could never really say to them? Oh, material and spiritual prosperity. Yeah, so this mental conflict makes sense after all. What is it with the collective today? You guys might have been severely attracted towards pile 1 as well, because similar to that group, even over here, your person, it's as if the conflict over here is whether to choose the love that they have for you or whether to focus on their career and finances, because it feels like they just do not have time for anything else. They're so busy just minting money and going on investing their resources. They don't know whether to turn their back towards you, towards this connection, or to give into it. And this urge that they have is something that they never could really tell you. They could never tell you that they were confused. And the confusion was between you and their material desires. And it's as if, they would look at you, there's so much that they wanted to say to you, there was so much that was going on in their head, but this voice could never really come out of their mouth. And with the patience card over here, I'm getting this very heavily that they might have come across as very aloof and very nonchalant and not really caring about you or this connection, when in fact the feelings over here are very, very deep. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards now. You might be dealing with a water sign, an earth sign, or an air sign. What is something the group 2's person could never really say to them, Spirit? 3 of Cups, that they wanted to be with you, that they wanted to celebrate life with you, that they always wanted to get back together with you. This desire of just getting back together with you and having happier times with you. I feel like it's something that just they would keep on wishing upon a star, but never really express it, never really make it very evident from their actions or through their words that they wanted to get back together with you. What else, Spirit? What is something the group 2's person could never really say to them? What is something the group 2's person could never really say to them, Spirit? Again, we have the card of patience over here. And this card having fallen under the Ace of Pentacles, they want you to know that they don't want you to mistake their patience for apathy. Alright. You guys have a lot of history, don't you, group 2? It's not very easy to just uproot something that is so deeply embedded. What else, Spirit? What is something the group 2's person could never really say to them? And we have the 6 of Swords over here. So whatever situation you guys are in right now, your person always wanted to let you know 2 things. 1, that they did not want to put you in this situation. And that, oh, this is interesting. I'm getting a message that they might have tried to make things better, but whatever their efforts were, either they want you to know that they felt like their efforts went unnoticed, or that you didn't really chip in, so this couldn't work out. but they want you to know that they did try to make an effort to get you guys out of this fix. Okay. Well, I don't know what kind of a gesture it was, in case you didn't notice it, group 2 then. Maybe it wasn't as grand as you were hoping it to be, or maybe it wasn't good enough to make up for what they did. What else, Spirit? What is something that group 2's person could never really say to them? What is something that group 2's person could never really say to them? What could group 2's person never really say to them, Spirit? Two of Pentacles underneath the Two of Swords. This person is so confused. They still are. I want to clarify this. Spirit, what is the confusion about? The confusion is about confusion. Okay. Please clarify the Seven of Cups, Spirit. Oh, the confusion is about love. How cute and annoying at the same time. What is there to be confused about, dude? Whoever you are, group 2's person, why can't you just say it? I'm getting annoyed on you guys' behalf now. Well, this is a good thing to know, that the confusion is about love. Like, there's nobody else. I'm not really getting that energy over here. What else, Spirit? What is something that group 2's person could never really say to them? Yeah, chose work over you. What is it that group 2's person could never really say to them? What is it that group 2's person could never really say to them? Five of Swords. It killed them to do what they did. And it still gives them nightmares. It still troubles them a lot. If you both are energetically connected, each time they get a headache just thinking about what they did, maybe you guys get random headaches out of nowhere as well. Alright, now let's look at your dice. So, just a second. So, Spirit, what is something that group 2's person could never really say to them? Wow. So, however they were acting back then, it was all a pretense. And since then, they have had a lot of breakthroughs about the way they behaved with you. Yeah, with the moon over here, they definitely could never really tell you how strongly they felt for you. They always kept on wishing upon a star for things to get better with you. This person stalks you, used to do back then as well, and still does so. Feels a magnetic attraction towards you, wants to have a strong foundation with you, wants to contact you, wants to travel towards you. Wow, there's just so much going on over here. Alright, now let's look at some messages from them for you. Spirit, what did group 2's person want to say to them but never could? What did group 2's person want to say to them but never could? What did group 2's person want to say to them but never could? So we have... the thought of you with someone else triggers me. Maybe that's why they keep stalking you. Can you please forgive me? I'm a big mess and that's the last thing you need right now. I want to return to you, but I fear rejection. I'm ready to travel towards you and meet in person. I type and delete texts. And my feelings for you are deeper than I'm letting you know. Yeah, we know that now, group 2's person. Thank you so much. Alright, so these are all the messages that I have for you. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel. New videos are out every Tuesday, Thursdays and Saturdays. So make sure to hit the bell icon as well. For daily picker card readings, you can follow me on Instagram. The link is in the description box below. You can also DM me over there for a private reading, or send me an email on my ID. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi group 3, so for those of you who chose this pom-pom, let's find out what is it that your person always wanted to say to you but never really could. So Spirit, what did group 3's person always want to say to them? What is something that group 3's person always wanted to say to them, Spirit? Oh, we have financial and material changes. Right off the bat, something to do with their career, them not feeling very good about themselves, self-worth issues, self-esteem issues, comparing themselves with you even though there might not have been any need for it, just feeling not good enough for you, or there being this lack mentality in them which might have affected the relationship as well. What else, Spirit? Just a second. What did Group 3's person always want to say to them, Spirit, but never could? We have Universe over here. If you're both living at a very large physical distance from each other, they do not like it. And I don't think that they could ever tell you that. Also, with the energy of the universe over here, right next to the Five of Pentacles, this person saw you as everything that they could have ever wanted in one person. Your beauty, your grace, your charm, your looks, your nature, your success, everything about you was just so perfect that I feel like this person felt severely inferior next to you, Group 3. What else, Spirit? What is it that Group 3's person could never really say to them? Oh, memories of love. You might have met this person when you both were very young, like in school or college, or just... There is a sense of familiarity over here, lots of history between the both of you. This is the energy of the Six of Cups. So this person misses you a lot, even though they don't tell you that, or even though they don't ask you how you are or check up on you, things like that. But they do miss you. You might be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What else, Spirit? What is something that Group 3's person could never really say to them? What is something that Group 3's person could never really say to them? What is something that Group 3's person could never really say to them? Oh, we have moving on over here, but this is... Oh, you might be seeing a lot of repeating sixes as well, Group 3. Your person tried to move on from your memories, from the nostalgia. They tried not to think about you, but well, let's see how successful they were in it. What else, Spirit? What is something that Group 3's person could never really say to them? What is something that Group 3's person could never really say to them, Spirit? Oh, authority. You might be dealing with an Aries. So I feel like this person did a pretty good job of pretending that they did not care. They put up a very, very cold front, might have come across as being very unapproachable. Each time you might have tried to contact this person, they might have been severely guarded, didn't really budge, didn't really let these emotions come up to the surface, might have pretended like they had moved on. But from what I'm getting over here now is that I don't feel like it was true. It's as if they were guarding their heart, and there is also a sense of a false ego that I'm picking up over here with the financial and material changes and authority. It's like they did not think that they were good enough for you, so they slipped severely into this false ego side of theirs to show like they were also something that, like, you know, that they were also good enough, that there were many people chasing after them as well. Okay, now let's take look at your tarot cards and see what else can we get about this. Spirit, what is something that Group 3's person could never say to them? Eight of Cups. They might not have told you why they were walking away from you or why they were trying to move on from you. I don't think it had anything to do with you, even though it might have seemed like so at that time. You might have started finding faults within yourself, but it was actually all a game of their self-esteem. What else, Spirit? What is something that Group 3's person could never say to them? What is something that Group 3's person could never really say to them? Knight of Swords. Okay, so there is a clear conflict over here, whether to rush towards you or whether to move away from you. And people often find themselves in this dilemma only when the person or the thing that they're trying to run away from it's not that easy to do so. What else, Spirit? What is something that Group 3's person could never really say to them? Knight of Pentacles. Wow. This person might have been younger than you for some of you. They also might have behaved very in a very hot and cold manner with you during your chats or whatever, even when you both were together. And it might have felt like they were doing this because they had made up their mind to walk away from you, or because they were not really interested in you anymore. But the truth was that there was an inferiority complex over here. This might have been someone who grew up in a family where a person's material possessions were the definition of how that person is, instead of how they are as a human being. And that's just something that they grew up with. That's just something that was embedded in their system as a concept. They tried to slow things down with you, but their heart was racing each time they would see you. They were heavily in their fields, even though they did not show it, Group 3. What else, Spirit? What is something that Group 3's person could never really say to them? What is something that Group 3's person could never really say to them, Spirit? Wow, look at this. Ace of Wands. They have a lot of passion for you. The fire that they have for you is still burning, and I feel like it always does. So yeah, I don't think this person has successfully moved on from you, because this bottom of the deck is the Nine of Wands. They still want to fight for this. Even over here, we see this little flame. So they feel a lot of attraction towards you. They want a brand new start with you, and sometimes they want to rush towards you, and other times they want to take things slowly with you. But the flame that they have for you definitely hasn't died down, Group 3, even if they haven't told you this. What else, Spirit? What is something the Group 3's person could never really say to them? What is something the Group 3's person could never really say to them, Spirit? Two of Swords. Yeah, the conflict that we were talking about earlier. Whether to walk away from you or whether to still invest in this connection. I just saw 3131. Maybe you guys keep seeing it as well. So, yeah. Clearly, this person is doing a very horrible job of moving away from you for real, even though on the surface they might pretend like they simply don't care anymore. Alright, now let's take a look at your dice. What is something that Group 3's person always wanted to say to them but never really could? They always keep an eye out on you, always. Like, they stalk you, maybe you're not aware of it. They feel very blocked right now. Maybe you've blocked them or they've blocked you. So definitely fake accounts or mutual friends accounts come into action over here. They want to take action towards you, but look at this. There is a locked door, but they don't have the key. So they don't know how to bring about a change that they're desiring. The number 4 over here is coming across as being significant. So maybe the month of May, or just the number 4 in general. Seems like for now this person has left the situation onto timing. Like, if things have to get better, they will according to time, because again we have the lock, no key, the locked door but no key, no solution. This person is absolutely clueless at the moment, absolutely clueless about how to. There's just so much water under the bridge. They don't know if you guys can ever heal things, repair this connection, get back together. I don't feel like with the energy of the Ace of Wands this person has lost faith in this connection, but it's just that right now, because there's so much that they've done, and also because of their ego or the image that they have created, so to speak, they don't know how to rectify things. Alright, now let's see what is it that they want to say to you through some messages. So Spirit, what are some things that Group 3's person could never say to them? What are some things that Group 3's person could never say to them? What are some things that Group 3's person could never say to them? What are some things that Group 3's person could never say to them? Okay. So we have going to communicate with you very soon. My pride and ego still dictate my current actions. Yeah, we know that. I am feeling the pain that I've caused you. We have romance over here. There's just something about you that I'm scared to lose, because I know I won't find it in anyone else, which is why they can't walk away from you completely. I tried to stop spying on you, but then I got withdrawals. I've been feeling lost and confused without you. Alright, now let's see what message does Spirit have for you. So, wow. Very quickly, you guys can follow me on Instagram for daily picker cards, by the way. Spirit, what message do you have for group 3? So we have aspiration. You are unlimited, so aim for the stars. You definitely do not have to hold back for this person, group 3. I feel like there's just so much more that you still have to accomplish in your life, your own career, your dreams, everything. Anything and everything that you want to accomplish, you can. Because that's how talented you are. And I feel like this person somewhere knew it. They knew that they had to level up to you. And Spirit's giving you a signal over here as well. That whatever you want to go for, just aim and shoot. You are unlimited, and I feel like you're divinely protected over here as well. Alright, so these are all the messages that I have for you today, group 3. I hope you liked this reading. If you did, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Don't forget to press the bell icon while subscribing, because new videos are out every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. For person readings, you can email me or you can DM me on Instagram if you're a follower there. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.